Hi there, Darcy Nyrose from Nyrose and Associates and Coldwell Banker Horizon Realty. And today we're going to talk about May 2021 market stats for Kelowna. If you can believe it, we are a little over a year since the pandemic for COVID was announced. And last year at this time we were unsure of what was going to happen the next day, the next year. Real estate was kind of in limbo. And us as realtors, buyers and sellers, didn't know what to do. Move ahead a year later, in May, we saw some amazing stats. Last year, of course, was a kind of a low time, so we're going to see some big numbers, and then we're going to talk about what we think we're going to see in the next 2 or 3 months as well. For the condos, we actually saw only 339 listings in May. That is down 45% over last year, which I think last year we were just starting to get the inventory up because, of course, everyone was too scared to move. For sales, we saw 234 condos sell in May. That is up 333%. That is huge. Of course, last year, worst time of year. And of course, average price, we are jumping up 36% in the condo category from this time last year. So if you did buy last year in May and you were one of the brave ones, congratulations. Let's jump on to townhomes. We saw 163 listings in May for townhomes. That's down almost 60%. It's 59% down over last year. And we saw 121 townhomes sell in May. That is up 124%. So again, we're seeing lack of inventory, but we're seeing an increase in sales, which of course relates to a 36% increase in price over this time last year. Now we jump on to single family. Now single family I think is going to be that anomaly because people decided to start moving here because of the space. So we saw 716 single family homes listed in May. That's down 46% over this time last year. So again, very low inventory. And we saw 387 single family homes sell in May, and that's a whopping 155% more over this time last year. And price, again, because of all the things we talked about, is 41% higher than this time last year. So if you did buy roughly March, April, May of last year, June even, I think you've done very well. Now what we see coming over the next couple months is June of last year we started to see light at the end of the tunnel. People started to realize life isn't over, the world's not going to end, and that's when people started to make the move to spaces like this where we have more green, we have a bigger home, people can get out of, if we want to call it stack living, high rises in Vancouver or back east, and they've come here. So we started to see that in June of last year. So it'd be interesting to see what's going to happen next month in the stats. I'd like to see if they're going to be this big of a gap. Also, I think next June, July, or this June, July, and August, we're going to see a bit of a spike because of the restrictions that are being lifted. Over the last 2 weeks, we saw a bit of a slowdown. But I think that's because people are actually finally saying, we've got 2 more weeks, restrictions are going to be lifted again and again and again, and I think we're going to see that little bit of a spike. Kids are out of school, people are going to make that move. So it'll be interesting to see the forecasting and the actual end results in the next few months. So if you're looking to buy or sell in the Kelowna area, please call Nyrose and Associates at 250-258-9888.